Happy Vlogmas. Day, what, 10?
10.
Today's day 10.
I'm almost 10.
And you are almost 10. Well, halfway. You're halfway there.
In what, 5 months?
Mm-hmm. We are at Best Buy. We're waiting on Daddy to come in. We are going to do a little Christmas shopping with Maddie here. We're going to do some Christmas shopping for the older boys. So Maddie decided to come with us. So, we're going to look around, see what we can find. We have no idea what to buy these guys. So we're at Best Buy, which is, you know, the perfect place to be.
I want a flip phone.
A flip phone? Yes, much cheaper than the smartphone. Oh, really? Oh, very cool. All right, so come along with us. We could share a meal, I guess. You want to share something? We're back home. We brought food for everyone. What?
There's no door. I can't eat it all day.
Is it yummy? Is it?
You gotta buy more of these. I'm tired.
We're back home. We brought some food for everyone. I have a bad habit of talking to the camera when it's not recording, so I have to reach it. So here we are. Thanks, Mason. You're the best. We're back home. Yeah, Mason, he's the best. He's like, Mom, you're not recording. And I do that often. That's okay. That's all right. So everybody's just having a little bit of food, some cookout. We had hibachi while we were out.
So I saved the leftovers.
And Gavin and Mason stayed home with the little boys. So I cannot believe the sun is already starting to go down. The days are so short.
I'm tired for 10 minutes and you want to see a pendant?
You got food in your mouth. Don't talk with your food. Okay, let's show them our presents. We got presents under here.
This is mine over there.
Oh, yes. How do you know that's yours? You don't know? Yep, we got some presents under here now.
And
We got some presents.
Maddie paid me.
Oh, that's, here, put it back in there. Don't pull it out. That's just an empty bag for right now.
Her paid me.
Yeah. She pranked you? Yep.
Tomorrow.
Alright, so yesterday I sold the pull-out bed that we had in our bedroom because we're not using that couch anymore, the pull-out couch. I sold that yesterday and I sold something else. Let me see if I can adjust the coloring on the video real quick. Alright, I think that's a little bit better. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, maybe there. Alright, so I sold the couch, the pull-out couch, and I also sold something else yesterday. I sold the desks that we had in the homeschool room, except this is no longer the homeschool room. We have not been using this room for homeschooling in a very long time. We homeschool at the kitchen table and in the living room. So I really hated the fact that the desks were taking up so much space in here. And so we kind of turned this room into more of like a den, a sitting room, a lounge. Maddie calls it the lounge. And so I ended up moving the big, I don't know, console table that has all of our curriculum in it from the hallway. So that's now empty. And this is what our room looks like now. So I moved it in here. Let me turn you guys around here, or turn myself around, I guess. All right, so this is what it looks like now. So this was in the hallway over here. So I moved that there. We brought the TV in from the master bedroom because I never use the TV in the master bedroom. We never use that. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna bring it in here. And since we got rid of the desks, we moved the chairs over and I just love it so much more. We have already been enjoying this space like tremendously. The kids like to kind of hang out in here. They like to watch their shows, draw, just kind of sit in the chairs and relax. It's sort of away from everybody. So I have my little stereo there, and I am actually in the process of trying to sell the piano. this is another thing that we don't use anymore. The kids, well, they've been kind of hard on it, but some of the keys are sticking together. Someone has spilled something in there, so I don't know. I'll probably end up having to give it away. So they don't use this anymore. I use it as a plant stand, as you can see. And this is not staying here. Maddie brought this down here and put drinks in it last night. But anyway, this is also just a bunch of randomness that needs to be put away. But you get the idea. You get the idea. I just think it's super cozy in here, and I love it. Love it. Love it.
Hey guys, it's almost Halloween.
Is it almost Halloween? What's on your... No, it's almost Christmas, but what's on your nose?
Huh.
You don't know? You don't know what's on your nose? Go get a washcloth. Go wash your face.
No.
You have ketchup on your nose. Go wash your face, you stinker. Anyway, I've got to figure out, you know, I've got just these little old-fashioned tins to get rid of. Go wash your face. And I'm going to turn on my little Christmas tree in here. Wait, where is it at? Where is it at? I don't know where it is. It's right here. Okay. All right, you get the idea. It's very festive looking in here. So, anyway, do you like it, Maddie? Do you think it looks better than it did before?
We should have done this
A long time ago. Yeah, I agree. So this week I got a nice surprise in the mail. I had a friend of mine send me a beautiful Christmas card and also a sampling of a product from her sister's boutique. And I think it's an Etsy boutique.
Hey guys.
Let's see.
Guys.
Is it Etsy?
Hey guys.
It's on Instagram and Facebook. I'm sorry.
Guys.
Hang on one sec. Don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. I'm telling this real quick and then you can talk. So the Instagram and Facebook account is Lorna Rose Boutique, and it's at Lorna, Lorna, Rose, Rose, and then Boutique. So it is handcrafted items, and she sent me a sample of one of her items. Don't do that. And it is this beautiful book sleeve.
Hey,
I've got a
guys.
hair in my eye. Hang on one sec. Hang on one second, honey. All right, so it is this beautiful book sleeve, and it fits so beautifully on the book that I'm reading right now, which is The Girl in the Blue Coat. So I'm gonna slide it in this book sleeve and show you guys just how perfect.
Hey guys.
What do you need to say?
Your bedding card.
Presents? Yes, presents. Okay, now don't interrupt, remember? Okay. All right, I'm gonna slide this in and show you. If there's one thing that I really love and appreciate, it is book sleeves and book covers, because sometimes it takes me a long time to read a book, and so I'll carry it with me in my purses and everywhere I'm going, and by the time I'm finished reading the book just has been damaged beyond belief. But when you've got something like this, you can throw this down in your bag, in your purse, and it keeps your books looking absolutely brand new, and it's well worth it to have a few of these if you love to read. Because if you're like me, you carry your books everywhere you go in case you have a free moment to do some reading. So check out Lorna Rose Boutique, and thank you for sending me this, my sweet friend Shalise. I'm absolutely thrilled to have it and to help support your sister's small business. Hi you guys. So I took a long nap this afternoon, so I didn't do any vlogging, and when I got up I wrapped some Christmas presents and I put up some Christmas lights on our back porch and gave the baby a bath, and literally that is all I've done. But I wanted to check back in and just say hello. yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be more of a full day in the life, but I know it's just been really kind of strange, these vlogs, but life has been really strange lately. But anyway, I'm really hoping that things will start to settle down a little bit. I said this on Instagram, but I don't think I really mentioned it here on YouTube, but it's just been a really strange couple of months for us. We've gone through a lot of really not good times, I have to say. We've been through a lot of stress and just really not a lot that I can talk about on YouTube, but you know, sometimes I wonder about even mentioning it on social media because I don't want to sound like a complainer. But I also think because I get so much feedback from other people, like, yes, I'm going through stuff nonstop too, and it just really feels like a spiritual attack. It feels like spiritual warfare when you go through seasons, that it just feels like one thing after another after another. Let me turn the brightness down a little bit. Just, hitting you constantly. That is a telltale sign that you are under spiritual attack. So I've spent a lot of time in prayer, just a lot of time on my knees, just, asking God to give us strength to get through some difficult moments. So yeah, but I never want to portray something other than what's a reality. So whether or not I sound like I'm a whining, complaining person or not, I just want to be real and honest, and as honest as I can be without giving details, because unfortunately I just can't share in detail what we've had to go through, but the Lord knows. And I just wanted to give an update on the house situation. We are at the very end of our under contract period. We're absolutely finished with all of baby's crying. He's coughing really badly. Hang on. Okay. Samuel still has a really terrible cough from being sick. And when he lays down, he just gets so choked up. But anyway, we're done with all of the tasks that we had to do, which were so many. Being self-employed and getting a mortgage is like a whole nother ballgame. They just like dissect every ounce of your bank account and financials, and we've had to produce like so much documentation. But anyway, we're finished with all of that. We made some very silly repairs to the house with some rotting wood and some chipped paint to get it to pass the appraisal process, which it did. Hallelujah. So that paid off. They fixed the HVAC, which I was worried about, so that's good. And so the very last thing we're waiting on is the title to come in, a cleared title to the house, and then we're done. So we may be closing on the house very soon, and the tenants that are there we have given notice for them for the end of January. So we're in constant communication with them, hoping that they are able to find a house and be able to pack up. She has she has cancer. She has, I think it was uterine cancer metastasized to many other areas. So yeah, so they're working, trying to figure things out, and we're working, trying to figure out how we can best bless them. And so we're just trying to do the best we can and pray that the Lord shows us what we can do to help them out. So once they move out, the end of January, we will be in the house, stripping it out pretty much. We are wanting to gut the house pretty much and renovate the bathrooms, the kitchen, and everything like that. But unfortunately, the first thing that we're gonna have to put our money into is adding some bedrooms, because there's only 2 bedrooms. And we're gonna have to add a couple of bedrooms right off the bat. So while they're still living there, we're hoping to go ahead and get that process started where we can add on a couple of bedrooms and maybe a bathroom. That is our hope and plan. And then once they move out, what we're going to focus on is getting the cigarette smoke out of the house, painting everything, refinishing floors. We're gonna get an ozone machine in there, just really get it cleaned out. We're gonna get the duct system professionally cleaned, things like that. But right off the bat, we're able to work on the outside. There's 2 barns on the property that need to be cleaned out, and the house has to be pressure washed and cleaned. It's really in bad shape. The house is it was built in 1945, and it is it's in disrepair. It needs a lot of work. So we're gonna start on all of those processes. So we're really excited to get our hands, in there and start working. But it's definitely gonna be a process. So I am still working on decluttering. I was able to drop off more to Goodwill yesterday, and I've just brought in another bin to get rid of. And the more I get rid of and the more I simplify, the more I want to simplify and get rid of. And with Christmas coming, I've had a lot of people ask how we're going to handle our, our holiday and handle the stuff that's coming in. So we are decreasing just by a little bit what the kids get, but more or less I'm decluttering so much to where the things that do come in, it shouldn't make that much of a difference. So my goal is just to continually purge up until Christmas, so that the things that do come in are not just adding to the clutter problem. There's a lot that we have that we don't need, and a lot of toys that don't get played with and things like that. So out with the old, in with the new. And we have a budget, and we're just trying to stick to that. So that's the plan. So we're just moving forward. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to update on. No, everyone is getting better and better as far as their sicknesses goes, and I'm just trying to get more into the holiday spirit. So if you have been struggling a little bit like me, you're in good company. But we're gonna turn things around and focus on all the blessings and all of the good things in life, and that will definitely change our mindsets, right? So I am gonna go and do some reading. I am reading this book right here. I think I showed it to you earlier. So I'm gonna read that a little bit, and I haven't been doing a lot of reading lately. I've been doing a lot of other things, and I spent a lot of time last night planning in my planner, so getting it set up for the new year. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to show you guys that as well. So I'm gonna end the vlog. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Take care, and I will see you soon.